My name is Heidi Call, and this is my basic halter training video. For the basic halter training, I use the TQA score sheet to keep track of the horse's progress throughout the week. TQA stands for Training Quality Assurance, and they are a nonprofit organization focused on working with experts in the equine and ranching industry to set industry quality standards and certifications in training and selling horses to the public, as well as working on ranches where horsemanship, stockmanship, and roping skills are required. The score sheet uses a -3 to +3 scale, negative being the worst and positive being the best. There are 8 tasks to complete, and there are 6 on the temperament side. You can see Chester's scores began in the negatives, but as we worked through the week, he began to work his way into the positives. The first task on our score sheet is good to catch. I scored him a +3 because he stood while I put his halter on and didn't pull his head away. I put the lead rope over his neck to get him used to it at first, and I hold both ends so that I still have control if he decides to move away. Stockmanship is very important in halter breaking. The definition for stockmanship is being able to read the flight zone and balance point to influence the direction of an animal. The next task is stage 1, with willing submission. The definition of stage 1 is to stop the inside front foot and walk the other feet forward around it. The definition for willing submission is after initial cue, horse performs task on a loose rein and with no leg pressure. I scored him a +2 for stage 1. Stage 1 in a crisis with willing submission is the next task. This is important to teach the horse so that they know not to pull back when they are tied. I apply pressure with the flag, and once he gives me his thought, I give him relief. There are 8 signs of horizontal direction. Break and pull horizontally, nose directly under eye, ears stay flat, you should see no white in eye, front and hind feet travel on same path as nose, outside hind steps out, inside hind steps up underneath the navel, pole and loin should make a perfect C around rider's leg, and the horse should be able to ride a perfect circle. I gave him a +1 for horizontal direction to the left. I would have liked for him to be a little softer, but he still did it well. For lead with willing submission, I gave him a +2 because he stayed behind me and wasn't walking on top of me, but he did stop a few steps after I stopped. Horizontal direction standing, I gave him a +2. You don't want to force their head. You want to apply pressure and give relief as soon as they give to you. Stage 2 is the hind end pulling the horse in reverse. I gave him a 0 because I would have liked for him to be more willing, but he was low on energy and still did good. Stage 3 definition is lateral movement of the front feet and hind feet together. I scored him a 0 to the right and a +1 to the left. The definition for stage 4 is to stop the inside hind foot and walk the other feet forward around it. The last task on the score sheet is good to pick up feet. I scored him a +2. He picked up his feet very willingly and waited for me to put them down. He stepped away from me when I had his right back foot because I got the lead rope too short. Other than that, he did good. Thank you for watching.